good morning, and happy Sunday. Welcome to Sexy Harlem Space. This is Sexy Harlem 125, and I am here to drop the Lupus fact for May 19th. This will be the 19th one, and it reads learning to recognize the warning signs of a flare can help the patient take steps to ward it off or reduce its intensity. Now, if you know your body and you can tell when a flare is coming, then you know what to do 9 times out of 10. When I feel a flare coming on, I look at the things I've done prior to this, like Um, for example, let's say I went shopping and then the next day I went to the museum and I did a lot of walking. And then the next day I went to the zoo and did a lot of walking. And the next day I went to a picnic. Now, somewhere along that picnic time, I'm going to start feeling tired. And that's when I know I have to lay down. Now, if I keep pushing it and pushing it, then that's going to be another story. That's when the flare is going to actually um, start coming down on me, and I will have to be in bed for days. Or let's say another example is, let's say I go to a barbecue and I don't wear any sunscreen, but I carry my umbrella. And there's no trees around, so I have to keep my umbrella up uh, throughout the whole duration. Let's say I stayed out for maybe 3 hours. That's a no-no. That sun is coming through that umbrella, and it is. It's coming through the umbrella, and I don't have any sunscreen on, so I'm not protected. Even if I'm out in the sun and I have my sunscreen on and I have my umbrella, it's best for me to keep moving or walk in shady spots. So when you know you have a flare coming on, and nine times out of 10, most of us do. Most of us lupus patients can tell when we've overdone it and we have a flare coming on, or it could be in relation to stress. Stress can bring on a flare too. Um, I don't have to go into what stress can be. Stress can be a million things, you know. So I wanted to come in and drop that lupus fact. Again, it says learning to recognize the warning signs of a flare can help the patient take steps to ward it off or reduce its intensity. And that is the lupus fact for Sunday, May 19th. Now I'm going to get into something a little more personal. There have been 2 deaths in my family. Okay? Both on my wife's side. So, Tuesday, I have one funeral to go to. And I'm thinking that maybe a couple of days after that or the following week, there'll be another one. So, I might not be around as much because of, because of all this. I want to be able to hold her up and be by her side at this time. So I know that sometimes I'm in one live and then another time I'm in another live when that one ends, and um, I might not be able to catch it that at that particular time. I might just come in, like the video, and maybe leave a comment. So I just, wanted to say, uh, basically that I might not be around as much. The first one happened Monday, and the second one happened this past Friday. So 2 deaths in 1 week is not cute. I want everybody just to take some time to think about what your life means to you. Hold on. Okay. Sorry about that. Try to take some time to think about what life means to you, because we all have an end date. We're not going to be here forever, and everybody knows that. It's just when you are close to someone and they suddenly go and it's unexpected, I feel like that hurts more. Also, when you lose your parents, that hurts a lot. And that's something you never get over. I don't care what nobody say. Okay? I don't care what nobody say. You never get over losing your parent, and you never get over losing your child. As a matter of fact, anyone that's close to you, you just, you don't forget. You just never get over it. They're always there. But it's just, death is something that we all have to deal with. And it can come at any time. It doesn't have to be a murder. It doesn't have to be an accident. It can just happen. And that's something we need to think about. Think about it in reverse, though. Start to cherish your life. Start doing some of the things that you've always wanted to do, or something that you've always wanted to try. Don't just sit around and do nothing. There's always something to do. Even if you're sitting, there's always something to do to occupy your time. You have to, I feel like we have to take life more seriously, because death is coming, and that's a guarantee. It's a guarantee that it's coming. We just don't know when. And I also want to say that I had a headache for the last 2 days. The pain is gone, but there's pressure in my nose area between my eyes and my forehead. So, at least the pain is gone, and I'm appreciative of that. In the meantime, like I said, you better get out and grab that gusto, because you don't know when it's going to be gone. When our last days are, doesn't have to necessarily be an illness. It doesn't, like I said, it doesn't have to be that you're sick. It doesn't have to be a murder. You could just be gone, not wake up the next day. No warning sign, no nothing. That's something we need to think about and live our life right now. Have the fun that we want to have. do the things that we want to do, create memories, take photos, and save them. Not just digital photos from your cell phone. Get them printed out, put them in a frame. Because you know how we all, sometimes switch cell phones. And at times you can lose those pictures if they're not on what do you call that? SIM card? No, not a SIM card. But y'all know what I'm talking about. In any instance, this is the second time I've done this video, and I'm not doing it again, okay? I got few things that I have to do as far as the doctor, as far as school, and, now this. But, the beauty of having someone in your life as long as me and my wife have been together is that the person will be there whenever, through the good times, through the bad times, through the sad times, through the most joyous moments. Your partner will be there. And that's a blessing. That's a blessing. So, I'm going to let you all go. Remember, if you don't see me around for a while, it's because I'm busy. We all have a life, and I want to be here for my partner so I can hold her hand and walk her through what she needs to go through. But, it's just crazy. If you've ever lost someone, sit down and think about that person today. Tell them you love them, whether they can hear you or not. But they're always there. And they know you love them. That's another thing. They know. All right. So now I'm rambling, and I'm going to get off of here. You all take care. Be blessed. Be safe. And do some of those things you want to do in life right now. Today. Take care. Peace.